as it relates to women's tennis and why I say Serena Williams is not the greatest tennis player of all time, women's tennis player. When it comes to singles titles, this is just titles won in women's tennis. Listen to this list. Margaret Court, 192 victories. Martina Navratilova, 167. Chris Evert, 157. Billie Jean King, 129. Steffi Graf, 107. Yvonne Goolagong, I think that's her name, 86. Suzanne Lenglen, 81. And then at number 8, Serena Williams, 73. This goes to availability. Availability is the greatest ability. She ain't play enough. She chose to have a well-rounded life. God bless her. Hats off to her. It was the smart thing to do. I'm not knocking that. But don't come tell me that you're the greatest of all time when you don't have half as many titles, as many victories as Martina Navratilova. She's got 167. Serena has 73. That's not half. Margaret Court, who I really don't count, she played in an era, but again, she's got the most major titles, 192. Chris Evert has twice as many as Serena. When it comes to finals appearances, listen to this list. Martina Navratilova, 239. Margaret Court, 233. Chris Evert, 226. Billie Jean King, 189. Steffi Graf, 136. Yvonne Goolagong, 119. Serena Williams, 98. Hey man, when you start talking about the greatest of all time, it's about accomplishments. And it can't just be reduced to major titles. When we start, if you want to get in debate about Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus, and all that, it's going to be a legitimate debate. Tiger's going to have less major titles, but I think he has more victories than everybody except for, why am I forgetting, Ben Hogan maybe? But Tiger's got 82. Once he gets 83, I think he's got the most. But that will be Tiger's argument. I got more victories. He was available and winning and won at the highest level in all the tournaments. He has an argument. Serena not available. I'm just sorry. And availability matters. It's the greatest ability. You listen to any coach, anybody that understands sports, it matters. So Serena benefits from this woke era of sports media coverage over the last 2 decades. The fact that she's black puts her on steroids and distorts the entire argument. Serena probably, if I really wanted to be technical and if I really just wanted to argue with you all, I'd have put Steffi Graf ahead of Serena as well. And there's a legitimate case. I think Steffi Graf has 22 majors. Serena has 23. But Serena gets all these extra credit points because she's overcome racism, according to everybody. And look, did she face some discrimination? Probably, yes. Did people yell things at her? Yes. But people yelling at you and being a heel and people not that's spinach for athletes. That's extra motivation for athletes. Serena had an enormous athletic advantage over everybody she played against, including her sister Venus. Serena hit the genetics lottery. Not trying to denigrate her, just speaking factually. She hit the genetics lottery. She looks like Earl Campbell. I mean, are we watching her in this fight? She looks like Earl Campbell out there. Not trying to denigrate her, just speaking factually. She's got a genetic talent advantage over everybody she played, including her sister Venus. That talent allowed her to mail it in a lot of times and still win. Not available enough. And I know people, Whitlock doesn't like Serena Williams. I don't dislike Serena Williams. I'm just one of the few people that will speak factually on Serena Williams. Everybody else is scared. They don't want to be called sexist. They don't want to be called racist. She's ascended into that special place in American society where anybody says anything negative. She can crip walk at Wimbledon. She can crip walk at Wimbledon. And if anybody says a word about it, they're racist. Now, her sister was killed by gangbangers, But she can crip walk at Wimbledon, and if you say anything bad about it, if you say it's not classy, if you say it's inappropriate, it's because you're racist. She's lived in that protected space. She's lived that life of privilege, and that life of privilege is why everybody's running around. Oh, she's the greatest of all time. She belongs in around Rushmore. She's better than LeBron James. She's better than this person or that person. And she belongs in around. Take Babe Ruth off. Take Barry Bonds off. Take some man off and put Serena on. And it's only because she lives in that protected, privileged space of being a woman and a black woman in this era in America. If you actually go look at the accomplishments, she ain't in the conversation for GOAT. For tennis, she ain't in that conversation. And damn sure, sports all time, she's not in that conversation